Taking off the heavy coat, leaving it behind, unlocking all the static that was tangled in my mind. Watching all the traffic moving slow down on the street. Everything is melting to the rhythm of the beat.
Pour a little something warm, sit back in the chair. Let the 90 BPM just wash away the care. City lights are glowing like amber in the dark. We don't need a destination,
just a quiet spark. Oh, bathing in the amber city lights tonight.
Everything is easy,
everything is right. Let the vinyl crackle, act like whiskey on the ice.
we don't need to overthink.
We don't need advice, just riding on the groove, yeah.
Let the midnight soothe the air. Screens are finally fading, the timeline goes to sleep. Into the analog warmth is where we dive in deep.
The bass line is an anchor holding down the floor, leaving all the heavy pressure right outside the door. We don't have to talk at all, let the music speak, finding all the quiet strength for the coming week. Go bathing in the amber city lights tonight.
Everything is easy,
Everything is right. Let the vinyl crackle, act like whiskey on the ice.
we don't need to overthink.
We don't need advice, just riding on the groove, yeah.
Let the midnight soothe, yeah.
Just watch the city glow.
Take it nice and slow.
Just watch the city glow.
Take it nice and slow.
Let the hours drift away.
Take it nice and slow.
Graphite, moving on a brand new page, stepping out of the digital cage, writing down the shadows, drawing up the light, just trying to get the story right. Erase the dust falling on the wooden desk, nothing to prove, no heavy test, just letting the 90 beats guide the hand, building up a world in a quiet land. Oh, we're sketching out the midnight tonight, keeping everything out of the bright light. Let the pencil and the vinyl crackle blend. Where does the music stop and the story end? Yeah, just feel the empty space, take it at your own steady pace. trumpet is blowing like a quiet breeze, finding all the comfort in these heavy keys. No notifications, no glowing screen, just the most peaceful thing I've ever seen. Bassline holding down the bottom line, everything is working out perfectly fine. Turn the page over, start it up anew. Nothing in the room but the rhythm in you. Oh, we're sketching out the midnight tonight, keeping everything out of the bright light. Let the pencil and the vinyl crackle blend. Where does the music stop and the story end? Yeah, just fill the empty space, take it at your own steady pace. Drop the line, write the word, make it felt, make it heard. Flipping through take it back. Flipping through the pages in the middle of the night, everything looks softer in this faded yellow light. Dust settling down on the wooden floor. I don't really wanna check the messages anymore. Polaroids are scattered like leaves upon the bed, silence in the static running round inside my head. Ooh, just let it rest, lost inside these faded Polaroids tonight, keeping all the memories out of the light. Let the 90 beats just carry us away. We don't need to worry about the coming of the day. Yeah, just the vinyl, just the groove. We got absolutely nothing to prove. On the ceiling, slowly moving with the breeze, finding all the comfort in these quiet little keys. Nothing in the room but the rhythm and the rhyme, taking back control from the heavy hands of time. Bassline, keeping all the promises we made, watching all the sharp edges slowly start to fade. It's just you and me and this old analog machine, the most beautiful thing that I have ever seen. Lost inside these faded Polaroids tonight, keeping all the memories out of the light. Let the 90 beats just carry us away. We don't need to worry about the coming of the day. Yeah, just the vinyl, just the groove. We got absolutely nothing to prove. Hold the picture close, let the feeling stay. Wash it all away.
through the pages in the yeah, take it back. Flipping through the pages in the middle of the night. Everything looks softer in this faded yellow light. Dust settling down on the wooden floor. I don't really wanna check the messages anymore. Polaroids are scattered like leaves upon the bed. Silence and the static running round inside my head. Ooh, just let it rest. Lost inside these faded Polaroids tonight. Keeping all the memories out of the light. Let the 90 beats just carry us away. We don't need to worry about the coming of the day. Yeah, just the vinyl, just the groove. We got absolutely nothing to prove. Shadows on the ceiling slowly moving with the breeze. Finding all the comfort in these quiet little keys. Nothing in the room but the rhythm and the rhyme. Taking back control from the heavy hands of time. Baseline, keeping all the promises we made. Watching all the sharp edges slowly start to fade. It's just you and me and this old analog machine. The most beautiful thing that I have ever seen. Lost inside these faded Polaroids tonight. Polaroids tonight. Keeping all the memories out of the light. Let the 90 beats just carry us away. Yeah. We don't need to worry about the coming of the day. Yeah, just the vinyl, just the groove. We got absolutely nothing to prove. Shadows on the ceiling, slowly moving with the breeze. Finding all the comfort in these quiet little keys. Nothing in the room but the rhythm and the rhyme. Taking back control from the heavy hands of time. Baseline, keeping all the promises we made. Watching all the sharp edges slowly start to fade. It's just you and me and this old analog machine. The most beautiful thing that I have ever seen. Lost inside these faded Polaroids tonight. Keeping all the memories out of the light. Let the 90 beats just carry us away. We don't need to worry about the coming of the day. Yeah, just the vinyl, just the groove. We got absolutely nothing to prove. Shadows on the ceiling slowly moving with the breeze. Finding all the comfort in these quiet little keys. Nothing in the room but the rhythm and the rhyme. Taking back control from the heavy hands of time. Baseline, keeping all the promises we made. Watching all the sharp edges slowly start to fade. It's just you and me in this old analog machine. The most beautiful thing that I have ever seen. Lost inside these faded Polaroids tonight. Keeping all the memories out of the light. And let the 90 beats just carry us away. We don't need to worry about the coming of the day. Yeah, just the vinyl, just the groove. We got absolutely nothing to prove. Flipping through the pages in the middle of the night. Everything looks softer than this faded yellow light. Dust settling down on the wooden floor.
Rain is tapping on the window glass. Watching all the golden shadows pass. Coffee's going cold inside my favorite cup, but I don't really wanna wake it up. You got that slow burn, easy kind of smile. Makes me wanna lean back and just stay a while. Stay right here with me, let the hours bend. This is where the busy world comes to an end. Underneath the amber of the bedside light, riding on the 90 beats into the night. Let the vinyl crack or wash the thoughts away. We don't need the crazy rush of yesterday. Curtains moving slow against the summer breeze. We are flowing through the room with absolute ease. Your hand upon the table, nothing left to say. Little stolen moments as the colors fade to gray. The bass line is walking at a steady pace, keeping us suspended in this cozy space. Just a drop of sugar on my midnight sleep. One more little taste and I can never leave. Stay right here with me, let the hours bend. This is where the busy world comes to an end. Underneath the ember of the bedside light, riding on the 90 beats into the night. Let the vinyl crack or wash the thoughts away. We don't need the crazy rush of yesterday. Just hold me for a breath, then we fade again. Like rain on the glass. Let it spin. Let it spin. Stay right here. Stay right here. Stay right here. Reimagining the echoes from another time, building up the atmosphere without a single crime. Everything you hear is completely made digitally, but the emotion in the bass is bleeding physically.
We take the classic sound and we twist the frame. 80 beats per minute, but it's not the same. Fingers on the keyboard, painting on the screen, generating warmth from a cold machine. Synthetic soul, floating in the dark. A million lines of code, just to find the spark. Let the road's keys wash over the memory, recreating life, playing with the frequency.
Physical instruments inside the room, just a sub-bass shaking up the silent gloom. Crafting every texture, layer in the sound, searching for a frequency that can't be found.
We take the old soul and we give it new breath, looping up the timeline, saving it from death. Muted horn crying out through the algorithm, trapped inside the logic of a perfect rhythm. synthetic soul floating in the dark. A million lines of code just to find the spark. Let the road's keys wash over the memory, recreating life, playing with the frequency. Analog heart, digital mind, leave the physical world behind.
Scrubbing the playhead, finding the exact millisecond, 80 BPM. I treat the timeline like an instrument I play. Adjust the visual tempo, finding what the shadows say. Sub-bass locking every frame right into the grid, uncovering the secrets that the director hid. Soft roads chords splashing over the design, aligning intellectual flow right on the timeline. Cut splice, let the analog bleed, giving the movie essay exactly what it needs. Pause the rhythm, let the picture breathe, lost inside the magic that the edits weave. Muted trumpet echoing down the empty hall, we capture every whisper, catching every fall. Rewind the footage, watch the smoke go back in, finding where the narrative and the bass begin. Vintage crackle acting like the dust on the lens. This is where the movie starts and where the music ends. 80 beats per minute, mapping out the human mind, leaving all the artificial pacing far behind. Just me, the glowing screen, and the muted horn, watching a brand new cinematic world get born. Pause the rhythm, let the picture breathe, lost inside the magic that the edits weave. Muted trumpet echoing down the empty hall, we capture every whisper, catching every fall. Match the visual tempo, align the intellectual flow. Don't rush the frame. scrubbing the playhead. Yeah. Monitor glowing. 80 beats per minute. Let the frames roll. Midnight shift, screen lighting up the dark, slicing up the footage, trying to leave a mark. I treat the timeline like a musical instrument. Every single cut is a piece of the sentiment. Analog bass humming right beneath the desk, piecing up the visual essay, no rest. Adjusting the visual tempo, making it breathe, syncing up the rhythm with the magic I weave. Frame by frame in the midnight glow, aligning the shots with the intellectual flow. Muted trumpets singing while the hours fade, lost inside the movie and the world we made. Dripping like rain on the glass, watching all the rendering percentages pass. It's an art form, painting with the cinematic clips. Let the jazz hop beat guide the words on my lips. No rush, just the crackle of the vinyl spinning. Every time the sequence loops, it's a new beginning. 80 BPM, keeping my head in the zone, building up a story in the quiet alone. Frame by frame in the midnight glow, aligning the shots with the intellectual flow. Muted trumpets singing while the hours fade, lost inside the movie and the world we made. Every cut has a rhythm, every scene has a voice. Just listen to the tempo, watch the story unfold. Yeah, 2 a.m. Just breathe. Catch the frequency. City lights flickering, the world powers down. Shadows getting longer on the edge of the town. Static on the needle, dust on the groove. Got that analog warmth dictating the mood. Sub-bass rumbling, shaking the floor. Leave the daily hustle right outside of the door. 80 beats a minute, yeah, we taking it slow. Caught up in the rhythm, letting everything go. Welcome to the midnight frequency, where the road's keys wash away the urgency. Let the vinyl crackle be the remedy, lost inside this late night energy. screens glowing soft in the dark of the room. Muted horns cutting through the digital gloom. Disconnect the signal, let the mind drift away. No more expectations from the light of the day. Just the kick and the snare in the lazy loop. Deep inside the pocket of this jazz heavy groove. Electronic whispers in the back of my mind, leaving all the stress and the pressure behind. Welcome to the midnight frequency, where the road's keys wash away the urgency. Let the vinyl crackle be the remedy, lost inside this late night energy. Listen to the static, feel that sub bass rolling in. No rush, nowhere to be, just you and the 80 BPM. Breathe in, breathe out. Midnight frequency. Take it slow, let it fade. Like an instrument,
Adjust the tempo. Treat the timeline like an instrument. Adjust the tempo. Watch the visual tempo shift and break. Every single jump cut is a risk we take. Align the flow, let the intellect bleed, giving the movie essay exactly what it needs. Analog bass hidden underneath the skin. Where does the audio end and the vision begin? Rhodes keys skipping on the scratched up track. But for the narrative, never looking back. Stutter sync the rhythm in the dead of the night, flashing through the frames in the pale moonlight. Let the muted trumpet glitch out in the space, finding a new logic in this empty place. Space, 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 space.
Slice the timeline, play it like a key. What you hear is exactly what you see.
Extracting the emotion from the raw uncut, finding all the meaning in the
Jump cut,
80 beats per minute, but the time is a ghost, haunting the machine when we need it the most. Piano chords freezing right inside the RAM, building up a world from a digital hologram. Stutter sync the rhythm in the dead of the night, flashing through the frames in the pale moonlight. Let the muted trumpet glitch out in the space, finding a new logic in this empty place. The timeline is an instrument.
align the intellectual flow. Breathe. beats straight down the line. Feel the pulse. Let the story begin. Down a script in the middle of the night. Every single sentence stepping into the light. I don't need a break beat, keep the rhythm straight. Walking through the shadows to the heavy iron gate. Forward to the floor, let the analog hum. Following the pulse of the heavy bass drum. Building up a channel, telling you a tale. Sailing through the static on a digital sail.
Caught in the hypnotic pulse of the narrative. The reasons why the shadows lie. Let the 80 BPM keep the heart rate slow. Riding on a steady rhythm, watching how the story grows.
No sudden stops, just a steady incline. Carving out the branding, right along the timeline. Every visual matches what the audio presents. Building up the meaning inside of the suspense. Vinyl crackles speaking like a ghost from the past. Making sure the message and the frequency will last. Rhodes is playing softly while the story takes control. Injecting pure emotion straight into the digital soul.
Caught in the hypnotic pulse of the narrative. Finding out the reasons why the shadows lie. Let the 80 BPM keep the heart rate slow. Riding on a steady rhythm, watching how the story grows.
A good story doesn't need to rush. It just needs a steady heartbeat. Keep it moving. Straight ahead. The sample, assign the pads, adjust the RGB curves, 80 BPM, let's find the color. down the shadows, let the highlights bleed, giving the visual exactly what it needs. I'm chopping up the rows like a cinematic frame, dialing in the contrast, playing with the game. Analog warmth sitting heavy on the low, saturation rising with the 80 BPM flow. We applying the lux to the midnight sound, mapping out the colors while the bass spins around. Welcome to the color space, deep in the zone, turning up the mid-tone, sitting on the throne. Let the vinyl crackle act like cinematic rain, washing all the digital right down the drain. Yeah, painted with the frequency. Check the vector scope, keep the levels tight, balancing the darkness right against the light. Every time the trumpet hits, it's a stroke of the brush. We don't need to hurry, we don't need to rush. Chopping up the timeline, rendering the art, taking apart the pieces just to build a better heart. Sub bass rumbling like a heavy machine, creating the most beautiful thing you ever seen. Welcome to the color space, deep in the zone, turning up the mid-tone, sitting on the throne. Let the vinyl crackle act like cinematic rain, washing all the digital right down the drain. Yeah, painted with the frequency. Color match, complete. The grain is perfect. The chops are clean. Rain, 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 rain,
Watch how the timeline swings like a pendulum. 3 beats to a measure, 80 beats a minute, let it sway.
In triplets, we alter the pace, drifting so slowly right out of this space. 80 beats ticking but playing in 3, finding the rhythm that's setting me free. Sub bass is rolling, it comes like a wave. Analog warmth is the feeling we crave. Rhodes is just dancing a step at a time, muted horn weeping and leading the rhyme. Swing to the left and swing to the right, editing shadows deep into the night. Caught in the waltz of the digital screen, painting the audio into the scene. Let the vinyl crackle wash over the mind, leaving the 4x4 rhythm behind. Splicing the footage, we making it bend. Where does the audio actually end? Watch how the visual tempo aligns, following curved and invisible lines. Cut out the static, believe in the soul, letting the analog frequencies roll. No rigid corners, just circles and arcs, leaving our signatures, leaving our marks. Swing to the left and swing to the right, editing shadows deep into the night. Caught in the waltz of the digital screen, painting the audio into the scene. Let the vinyl crackle wash over the mind, leaving the 4x4 rhythm behind.
It's not just a beat, it's a pendulum, syncing your heartbeat to the visual flow. Watch how the timeline swings like a pendulum. 3 beats to a measure, 80 beats a minute. Let it sway, 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 sway.
Moving in triplets, we alter the pace, drifting so slowly right out of this space. 80 beats ticking but playing in 3, finding the rhythm that's setting me free. Sub bass is rolling, it comes like a wave. Analog warmth is the feeling we crave. Rhodes is just dancing a step at a time, muted horn weeping and leading the rhyme. Swing to the left and swing to the right, editing shadows deep into the night. Caught in the waltz of the digital screen, painting the audio into the scene. Let the vinyl crackle wash over the mind, leaving the 4x4 rhythm behind. Splicing the footage, we making it bend. Where does the audio actually end? Watch how the visual tempo aligns, following curved and invisible lines. Cut out the static, but leaving the soul, letting the analog frequencies roll. No rigid corners, just circles and arcs, leaving our signatures, leaving our marks. Swing to the left and swing to the right, editing shadows deep into the night. Caught in the waltz of the digital screen, painting the audio into the scene. Let the vinyl crackle wash over the mind, leaving the 4x4 rhythm behind. It's not just a beat, it's a pendulum, syncing your heartbeat to the visual flow.
Configuring the gateway. Securing the protocol. 80 beats per minute. Through the dark tunnel.
Routing the packets right through the middle of the night, setting up the access point away from the light, building up a tunnel that the world cannot see, passing all the data in the perfect frequency. Rhodes piano chords sweeping soft like a breeze, decrypting the emotion with absolute ease. Mute the trumpet blowing like a signal in the dark, connecting node to node just to find a safe spark. We are floating through the encrypted tunnel tonight, safe from the noise beneath the neon light. Let the 80 BPM guide the traffic in the space, finding our connection in this quiet little place. A stable proxy for the thoughts inside my head, leaving all the heavy public networks in the bed. We configured the back end, lay out the design, lay some pure intelligence right down the timeline. The sub bass is rumbly, keeping the transmission clear, filtering the anxiety, eliminating the fear. Muted horn crying out through the encrypted stream, living out the logic of a late night cyber dream. We are floating through the encrypted tunnel tonight, safe from the noise beneath the neon light. Let the 80 BPM guide the traffic in the space, finding our connection in this quiet little place.
Handshake complete. The connection is secure. No leaks. Just the rhythm. File number 080. The case is cold, but the timeline never lies.
shadows on the wall, looking for a file that can explain it all. I run the playback, scrub the timeline neat, while the sub-bass rumbles underneath the street roads. Piano chords playing slow in a minor key, unlocking a piece of this hidden history. Mute a trumpet crying like a ghost in the dark, searching through the static just to find the final spark. Lost inside the archive, deep in the night, splicing up the shadows from the digital light. Let the vinyl crackle, wash the memory clean, finding the truth that remains unseen. Turn the page, analyze the frame, system in the cage. We alter the cadence, we shift the design. No more regular patterns on the midnight timeline. Trumpet bending microtones, breaking the chord, giving the brain what it cannot afford. Sub-bass holding the weight of the past, make the transition, make it last. Lost inside the archive, deep in the night, splicing up the shadows from the digital light. Let the vinyl crackle, wash the memory clean, finding the truth that remains unseen. Every cut is an interrogation. Every frame is a clue. Close the case. File number 080. The case is cold, but the timeline never lies. Rain on the glass, long shadows on the wall, looking for a file that can explain it all. I run the playback, scrub the timeline neat, while the sub-bass rumbles underneath the street. Rain on the glass, long shadows on the wall. Rain on the glass, long shadows on the wall, looking for a file that can explain it all. I run the playback, scrub the timeline neat, while the sub-bass rumbles underneath the street. Rain on the glass, long shadows on the wall, looking for a file that can explain it all. I run the playback, scrub the timeline neat, while the sub-bass rumbles underneath the street. Rain on the glass, long shadows on the wall, looking for a file that can explain it all. I run the playback, scrub the timeline neat, while the sub-bass rumbles underneath the street. Rain on the glass, long shadows on the wall, looking for a file that can explain it all. I run the playback, scrub the timeline neat, while the sub-bass rumbles underneath the street. Rain on the glass, long shadows on the wall, looking for a file that can explain it all. I run the playback, scrub the timeline neat, while the sub-bass rumbles underneath the street. Rain on the glass, long shadows on the wall, looking for a file that can explain it all. I run the playback, scrub the timeline neat while the sub bass rumbles underneath the street. Rain on the glass, long shadows on the wall, looking for a file that can explain it all. I run the playback, scrub the timeline neat while the sub bass rumbles underneath the street. Rain on the glass, long shadows on the wall, looking for a file that can explain it all. I run the playback, scrub the timeline neat while the sub bass rumbles underneath the street. Rain on the glass, long shadows on the wall, looking for a file that can explain it all. Rain on the glass, long shadows on the wall, looking for a file that can explain it all. Rain on the glass, long shadows on the wall. Rain on the glass, long shadows on the wall. Rain on the glass, long shadows on the wall, looking for a file that can explain it all. I run the playback, scrub the timeline neat while the sub bass rumbles underneath the street. Rain on the glass, long shadows on the wall, looking for a file that can explain it all. I run the playback, scrub the timeline neat while the sub bass rumbles underneath the street. Rain on the glass, long shadows on the wall, looking for a file that can explain it all. I run the playback, scrub the timeline neat while the sub bass rumbles underneath the street. Rain on the glass, long shadows on the wall, looking for a file that can explain it all. I run the playback, scrub the timeline neat while the sub bass rumbles underneath the street. Rain on the glass, long shadows on the wall, looking for a file that can explain it all. I run the playback, scrub the timeline neat while the sub bass rumbles underneath the street. Rain on the glass, long shadows on the wall, looking for a file that can explain it all. I run the